So Jeroboam's son gets very sick and he wants to know what's going to happen to him. So he decides to send his wife, Jeroboam that is, send his wife to go see the same prophet who prophesied Jeroboam would be king of Israel. But he says, disguise yourself and don't let him know that you are my wife. The prophet was blind anyways, so he couldn't see her. And he was a prophet, so God actually prophesied that she would be coming to see him. So when she arrives, and he knows that she arrives and he hears her, he says, hello, Jeroboam's wife. And he doesn't talk about what's going to happen to his son right away. In fact, he talks about what's going to happen to the entire house of Jeroboam and tells her because Jeroboam came to the throne and immediately put God behind him and replaced him with other idols to worship, that God was going to see fit that every male in his household would die, including the son that she came to ask about. And also Israel would be uprooted from this soil that God had placed it in, and that it would be scattered beyond the Euphrates. Jeroboam's son did indeed die, but his other son became king, Nadab, and he was an equally evil king and did horrible things. And Nadab's son, Elah, was also an equally evil king when he became king. And he was put to death by Baasha, who took over the kingdom and became king. Baasha was given the same prophecy by a different prophet, that because he was evil and he came to the throne but replaced God with other gods, that his entire family of men would die as well. And that happened when a man named Zimri came and killed all the men in Baasha's household. Then Israel became divided between two men, Timri and Omri. And Omri officially became king, but it says that he was more evil than all of those who came before him. And Omri's son was King Ahab, and it says that he was more evil than all the kings that came before him. And he married Jezebel, which we know that she was evil. She aggressively promoted the worship of Baal, had a temple to him, as well as worship places for Ashtoreth. This temple that was built to Baal was in Samaria. And sometimes when reading the Old Testament, we have to look to the New Testament for the hope that will come. And you think of where Jesus met with the woman at the well in Samaria. He declared himself to be the Messiah, and he also presented the solution to her serial unfaithfulness. Very much like the serial unfaithfulness that we see in Israel, to which also the Messiah would provide the solution.